What's going on, man? We're gonna be getting started in a second. Just waiting for Joe and CD to hop on, and then gonna roll. What's up with y'all, man? We about to get started in a second. Waiting for Joe and CD to hop on. Let's get it. Got Joe hopping on. Zam King.
So Zach, we should have stayed on the LA Soul one, man. We had like 12 people on there.
I was already on here.
On the LA Soul, both of us joined at the same time, but my people gonna watch and they gonna join.
All people. Hey, the
Look,
ring
these my
light
fans.
looking.
I got personal fans now, man.
The ring light looking good, man.
Hey, appreciate it, man. I took it serious. Man.
That's right, man. We here. Just wait for CD to hop on.
Facts. You
He
give him
just
about 2 minutes, he gonna come on.
he here. He here.
Oh yeah, we hear that, man. We hear that. Dress it up to make it real for me. South C, baby, your light looking better, boy.
Man,
Right.
you got the ring light, bro. You looking like a stove there,
Man, look,
man.
that's all I wanted. Look, I'm supposed to be in that boy trash spot. You heard? I'm supposed to be up top, man.
Come on, man.
I ain't supposed to be this low. I
It's
said
not
I
even
up the
that, bro.
belt. You heard?
It's just not that. Just not that.
I just trying to see how Usher felt. I'm supposed to be looking down, not up. You heard me? Like it's
Not,
good though.
it's not. It's not that, bro.
My ugliest boy, man.
Mm.
Come true.
It's not that.
Yeah, man, we here.
So
What you got?
y'all gonna get y'all jokes off early or what?
We not even talking about you, bro.
All right. Well, let's not talk about it
That
at all then.
was Conway talking about you.
No, I'm talking
Yeah,
about no.
yeah. That's my ugliest son, one of my children, bro.
Oh yeah, see,
No, no,
Chad
no, no,
thinking you
no. I
talking about
wasn't
him.
talking about that.
Oh, all right.
I'm
All right, so yeah.
y'all gonna get y'all jokes off
Oh,
like so we
you
get it over
saying for the
with.
game?
Yeah.
Oh, let me start it off right then. I want to make sure CC them on. You heard me? I want to make sure Peyton them on. Coach Des, I don't know if Coach Des on, but yeah, man, that was a So yeah, let me let's bring a summary to it. So yesterday, Coach Chad and Coach Des had a big game. Coach Chad talked all week about how he was gonna get the dub, and I believed him. Like he convinced me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like so we had a party Saturday. Coach Chad watching film on the game at the party. He not even enjoying it, so he got his drink in his hand, phone in the other hand, watching the game. So I'm thinking, yeah, man, it's gonna be, I'm telling Destin and CC now, Peyton them, hey, it's gonna be a tough one, man. So me and my man CD, chilling at the game, supporting, looking for a good game. Man, I say, the game was over before the tip off happened. You feel me?
No,
Like I fucked up
it
on the
was a
show,
good game, like
huh?
until like the 3 minute mark of the first quarter.
Until they put the starters in. Yeah.
It was
So
no when they got in. It was 9.
Yeah, the
see,
stars
we
wasn't
watched
even
It was
the
9
playing.
same game, huh?
The
Listen.
stars wasn't even playing
Yeah. Once
until just 3
No,
the
minutes
starters
before
got
the
in.
first
saying
quarter.
once they got in, then it was 9-4. We scored a layup, and that was the closest it ever got.
Yeah. So what? The score finished what, like 28-50, if I'm not mistaken, 27-50.
50 to,
Yeah.
yeah. 50.
Yeah, so it got ugly, man. Like, which, but I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna give credit to Chad and Coach Jamie that they put their players in the right positions to, get the buckets. The shots wasn't falling, and I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like Slidell playing basically 7 games now versus Montcalm playing 2 games. Like that had a little effect to it. But I say they run that game back again. I don't think it'll be 50-27. I think it'll be like 29-50. You heard me? So I'm gonna give y'all the extra 2, man. Y'all ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't beat them people, man. That's just real. That's just real. Y'all good coaches. But yeah, me and C, like, no chance, man.
No,
Like,
it was.
but that push was crazy, Bob. That push was crazy, man.
Man, the
Like,
charge, man.
come
That man made the
on,
right
Yeah,
man.
call.
bro, I
Like,
think you got
man.
Bobby really thinking that was a charge, bro. Bobby
No,
fussing with me talking about it wasn't a charge, but if she wouldn't have pushed it, it would have been a charge.
No, listen. Only reason why she flung her arms out is because the girl pushed her. So I gotta protect myself at this point. So no, man, my
yeah.
girl's going for an easy layup,
The crazy
man.
part is she made the layup. Like
Yeah, and one,
that's great.
dude.
But nah, like I was talking to my girl earlier, man. She felt so bad. She thought like Cece was mad with her. I'm like, it's basketball. Like it really wasn't no dirty play. Like it just looked bad.
No,
But
just tell her cash app us, man. Cash app us, man. You know
man,
what I'm saying? $50 for the push,
CC
man.
CC wasn't worrying about the push.
Yeah,
Man.
nah. It was, fun game. But look, so
No,
that
one more
happened.
thing to
Y'all got Sheree tomorrow. So, good luck with that one too, man. Super good luck with that one. Cause, my girl Ree just dropped 27 points in 2 quarters against Laranja the other night, man. Shout out to Riri, man. So, good luck, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, let's lead us out to the next segment. See money.
man. So we no, I just want to say this last thing. It got ugly, very unexpected. Shout out to Slidell, man. They really didn't even play that good, and they still beat us bad. So it's like, they gonna be dangerous.
Yeah.
But next thing, man. My fault. Next thing, I don't have my music. But we got a new segment that we about to do, man. We calling it "Shine a Light on Them." Just for some kids, that's been doing their thing that might not necessarily, get they just due. So we just gonna a couple minutes. We just gonna highlight some kids, mention some kids, but yeah. So you go ahead and start off, Joe.
All right.
And just
Right. All right. So, I got 8 kids that I want, shine a light on this week. That's not necessarily the huge big name kids, but hey, they low key deserving, that opportunity. So my first kid, I saw her play this weekend. Stella, man, Stella Addison, man, from French Settlement. Stella, she got a few offers here and there, but I don't think she get her just due that she deserves because, man, the kid can ball. Like, and she went up against, to me, the best team in the state, Parkway, and she battled out until she couldn't battle no more. She suffered a little injury. Going up against Dakota every play wasn't, the greatest thing to do, but shout out to Stella, man. My next one, shout out to one of our own, Kendall, man. Kendall Thomas, man. Listen, man. I didn't know the stats until I found out the stats. Kendall, as a sophomore, is averaging 19 points a game. Know what I mean? Like, so I feel like once Selman start to get their groove and start to flow a little better, then her name is gonna keep blowing up. But shout out to Kendall, man. Like, proud of you. Keep it going on that end. My next person is Nala Lyons, man. She played for South Lafleuche. I think, to me, she's one of the, in her sophomore, her 2027 class, I think she's one of the best bigs around. Right? Mm-hmm. Like, if you don't know that name, she hopefully she's on our AAU team, but if she's on another AAU team this summer, man, like y'all gonna quickly find out that name, man. Like she's big time. She got an offer from Nicholls State already. Like, yeah, man. Shout out to her. Another one of our kids, Alyssa Hilliard. Like Alyssa just, I never understand why Alyssa don't get her just dues. Like she, year in and year out, she's in the Final Four trying to win a state championship. She's putting up the good numbers. She's guarding the best players. I figure once somebody just give her the right opportunity, a lot of people gonna regret not giving her that opportunity. So shout out to Alyssa, man. Keep doing your thing over there. I want to go a little younger right fast. So we just played this weekend. So a kid named Marcia Robinson, I hope I said the name right. She dominated us, man. I think she's a 29 maybe. Probably about 5'11", like tough. Can shoot the three, can attack the rim. Huh? Yeah, for the Flames. Shout out to Coach Nakia, man, for the Flames, man. She was tough. Like she went on a segment against us where she probably scored 10 straight. Like, and it's nothing we can do, you know what I mean? Like, so shout out to that kid. And my last person I want to shout out for this week is my kid, Siani Williams, man. Like, so that's another one of our LA Soul kids, man. I just watched her growth. That beginning the first 2-3 games, man, she was going 102 miles per hour, man. And now, like, even saying last night, man, how she was able to slow the game down and just, pick her spots that she wanted, make sure her teammates was in the right places. Like, those type of things as a point guard, because now she got in her head, it's not all about scoring. She we got scores on this team, so now I got to facilitate. I got to make sure everybody under control. So shout out to her for that, man. So that's my 7 or 8 people that I want to. No, I'm lying. I missed one. Marley. Me and you had Marley on our list. I want to say 3 or 4 people shouted us out to say, hey, you got to speak on Marley. Like, this a kid that we kind of didn't know about. What school she at, Chad? I can't think of the school, man. Dang.
Some of the P. Prairieville.
So, yeah, shout out to her, man. Like, one of their coaches sent me a few highlights of her. I never heard of the kid, man, but I don't know how I didn't hear this kid. This kid was putting up crazy buckets. She dropped a 29-point game. She dropped a few 18, 19-point games. So definitely shout out to that kid, man, because, yeah, man. So that's my 8 kids that I want to shine a light on this week. Yeah, keep doing y'all thing, man. Just know, yeah, Bob said she watched it 2 weeks ago. Yeah, so keep doing y'all thing, man. Just know y'all not going unseen, man.
Go ahead, Steve. Go next.
Well, I didn't have too many. I kind of thought Joe was gonna touch on a few, and you, Chad, probably had some of the same girls. So I got one in mind that because I had like 2 of those you had, but I'm gonna give a shout out to Gabby, man, at Madison Prep.
Please. Man, my house going crazy in here.
Oh man, that's all good, but everybody got a dog here in there. Gabby at Madison Prep, bro. Gabby looked real good to me. At Madison Prep, I know Brooklyn get a lot of attention or whatnot, but shout out Gabby, bro. Gabby looks solid. I know Madison Prep took some tough losses, but things gonna only make them better for down the road. But shout out Gab. You know who I was on? It ain't a real sleeper or nothing, but Sinai Bean, man. I know I touched on her a little bit last week, but I'm gonna give her props, man. She looking much better. Look like I saw some improvement in her game at Carl, and I think she made Carl a real legitimate contender, So I ain't have much on it. But continue to send in everybody. Y'all sending these kids stats and sending stuff to Earn Stripes, to LA Soul, to Only Opinions Podcast, Coach Joe, so we can get more familiar with these girls, because we still got to get more up north to Shreveport and stuff, more up north Louisiana. We're gonna tap in with some people so we could get more, get more people and more players and stuff from up north. We kind of got this southern region, in the raps, but I'm gonna let you go ahead, Chad.
Yeah,
and get them too.
Just to touch on that, like we don't even have all the way to like Charles area neither. So, you know, we need y'all to send us, you know, as much as y'all can to any of these pages. But just a few kids, you know, Tiara, from Zachary, you know, she played big against, who was that they played? Was it Madison Prep they just played?
Yeah, he
Like,
just be
yeah,
Madison Prep.
big dub on the, you know, gotta give Journey Johnson, um, from Vanderbilt Catholic. Gotta give love. Um, Cam Cambrion Link from White Castle. Like I saw her play a couple of times. She been getting
She
a lot
tough.
of buckets.
She tough. She
Um,
tough.
yeah, man.
What's her name again?
Cambrion Link,
Okay.
the one that,
Listen, Bobby. Listen, Bobby. Listen, Tierra, Dakota, they are part of that big
yeah,
dog group. You feel me?
yeah,
I don't even, you know, they not saying to other people, but they're part of the,
everybody
you
know about
know,
them
yeah,
already.
the
You know,
Gatorade. They're in the Gatorade Player of the Year category, you know. So
yeah,
yeah, and all the kids, Dakota, they signed, sealed, and delivered already. So you know, here we just trying to. Last week we kind of touched on them up for a long time. This week, you know, we feel like we need to shine a little light on some kids that, you know, not necessarily getting they just do, but like Taylor from Clark, absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely. Taylor tough, man, but Taylor was tough.
Taylor
When we did the
Barnabas,
earned stripes,
yeah.
yeah, no, Taylor tough,
She
Taylor
been good.
tough,
I ain't gonna lie, she been good for some years though.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
still been
yeah,
still got
yeah.
state championships there, you know.
yeah. I remember her. She was in like sixth, seventh grade. Like she was playing at the tournament in
Let me let the
Plaquemines.
dog
The
out,
Rick.
man. He gonna blow me. Keep it going, y'all. I gotta let the dog
So
out, man.
she been
Shoot, man.
do sound like daddy, bro. But my last so I got three people from the same team, and it's kind of personal to me because we played last night. Got to shout out CC. Joe already mentioned her. Like, you know, she she really looked like a real point guard last night. You know, of course she made a couple of shots like when she was driving and stuff, but real point guard Peyton. You know, she shot the ball well, always playing hard, always in the right spot. And then Maddie, you know, Madison Parker, right? That's yeah,
Mad played good.
yeah, she played well. She kind of cheated, not for real, but she kind of cheated because she played the first half of the JV game, so she got to warm up. But but nah, she shot the ball real well, man. Shout out to her, man. You know, with her being a
She was
freshman, you'll think
ready to go from the start.
yeah, yeah, and she's gotten better from game to game. Like, you know, definitely got a lot of you know, miles under her belt, you know, playing basketball, man. So
And
shout out-
Slidell solid, bro.
they are. They are.
Slidell solid. I mean, it got solid guard play. They're young, but you know they got a Peyton who a junior, you know, who gonna keep some poise with them. But they got the young
Trista.
big girl.
Trista.
Um, I like Slidell. They solid. I mean, they're gonna be a tough out in the playoffs. They're
Anybody.
gonna be somebody, you know, gonna fight with you.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Anybody else y'all wanted to mention or you know, honestly, like we oh, Mariah Scott. She won from Woodlawn. From
All
Woodlawn.
Oh
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
you
the,
did. You
the
did. You did
guard.
mention the
She was
facts.
the MVP of the East Baton Rouge tournament
Oh,
championship.
what's all right?
Yeah. So shout out to her, man. You know, I know a lot on that team. We know Amaja gonna get a lot of, you know, praise and stuff like that, as she should. But you know, I saw she won the MVP, so definitely want, you know, give her a shout out, man.
She's
26 as
solid.
a
Number 3, I think.
Yep.
Amari Warren, 26 as a seventh grader. That's different, that man.
Yeah, varsity too.
That's
I think
different. That's
yeah,
different. No, that's different. Now I ain't gonna lie. And I feel like I saw her in the LGR once or twice before, and yeah, she dominated. But to do that in the varsity level, now that's fire. That's definitely shout out to you.
yep.
Shout out to you, kid. But
Yep.
so look, let me swing it to you know, a kid asked me in the DMs, said, what do we, our personal opinion on what makes a basketball player a good basketball player, right? Like what are the intangibles that you need to be considered a good basketball player. So a lot of kids think, because Coach Des just told me, she asked one of her kids, what you do good on the court, and the kid's like, well, I score. Like that can't be what makes you a good basketball player. So I want to ask y'all, for the kids that's watching, like, cause y'all been around this for a minute. You know what I'm saying, Chad, you literally in the basketball world now, coaching. What makes to you? What's your perfect basketball player? What's your perfect player that you'll want to coach? That you'll want to, go out there and compete with?
Perfect. Number one, like non-negotiable. They gotta play hard all the time. Like that's just a non-negotiable to me. Another thing, they have to be somebody that like that's working on their game. Not if it's not daily, but just they gotta be somebody that works on their game. They gotta be one of those people that like want to do whatever it takes for the team to win. Somebody that like, and Bobby said a lot of it, but somebody that does talk, like they vocal offensively and defensively. Obviously like the skills part, like that's everybody don't necessarily have the skills, but you got to be somebody that's willing to work on it all the time. Like, okay, I have a weakness. It's like, boom, let me work on that. Let me try to get better at that. So just somebody with all those things, man. What about you, C?
So the question was a good basketball player, though, right?
No, perfect basketball
If
player.
A
you
perfect.
you know you the coach of a team, you want build your perfect basketball player, right? Like I ain't gonna perfect basketball player might be the wrong thing, right? That
Right,
might be the
definitely.
because
Right.
nobody perfect out here. So we gonna say it's a really good basketball player, So we ain't gonna say perfect. Nobody perfect.
That's tough, man, because everybody's so different. I would just say the IQ, man. I mean, we're gonna start there.
You
The
said don't say
IQ, you
Kai.
gotta be IQ. No, I ain't gonna
That's
say Kai.
bullshit.
I'm on Kai ass. Kai gotta get better. That um IQ, knowing how to play the game, watching the game, enjoying it, and from there, just like you said, playing hard, energy, and IQ. IQ is my probably most favorite thing. That can get you there. From IQ and shooting and playing hard. You got them three. Your IQ good. You can shoot and you're gonna play hard. You most likely gonna be in a game.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I know it's probably a lot simpler for me. My perfect kid or my perfect, my good basketball player. It's somebody that's willing to learn, man. Like a lot of these kids, like they be good basketball players, but they're not willing to learn, so they're gonna stay in that same little box. I think that's what makes you a little different. Like when you willing to learn from your trainers, willing to learn from your coaches, willing to learn from your teammates, like those things literally makes a huge difference. And I think if you got the right coach, somebody like me, perfect coach, like I think yeah, as long as you're willing to learn from me, you're gonna be that perfect basketball player. You feel me? Like you're gonna, cause I'm a great trainer, man. So I'm gonna teach you how to do all the skill work and all that. Like you
But
just gotta be
see,
willing to learn.
but even speaking on that, yeah, Joe, all right, you perfect. But me personally, I think a lot of kids
My
are not
dog,
getting
cool
nothing
red.
close. They're not getting nothing close to perfect.
Yeah,
That's
not true, true, true.
from a coach. So you expect kids to go learn from the science teacher how to,
Especially
you
in middle
know. So,
school, you learn from your
so
local English and
that's
science teacher,
tough.
man.
That's the hard part. That kids who they supposed to learn from, or they're in the right environment to learn basketball. That's tough. So as I preach, keep a ball in your hand, because you could go get steered the wrong way a whole lot
Right.
in basketball. You know what I'm saying? So keep a ball in your hand. Long as you studying the game, watching it, and keeping the ball in your hand, I think you can elevate, and get better.
Nah, Most def. But the piggyback on this right fast, right? I want to say this. So, because we got a few coaches on here. I want to know how important it is to have a good feeder school. Like how important it is to have a good middle school that's going to teach your kids the right way by the time they get to high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I see a lot of kids, man, when they get to high school, they didn't play 2-3 years of middle school ball, and they get to high school and can't do nothing. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, do y'all feel like that should go hand in hand, or y'all feel like, look, man, that's a separate, you know what I'm saying, job. The high school coach got to take over and do his thing, or you feel like they should be working together?
So I'm gonna speak on it first. Like in New Orleans specifically, like there's no such thing as feeder schools. Like, everybody goes to a different school, especially if you're in public school. It's not like you could say this kid, like Easton, get kids from this school automatically. It just don't work like that.
That's just in New Orleans only, though.
Yeah, but it's, ever since I think like Hurricane Katrina, kids can kind of go anywhere. But like I know like Slidell and everywhere else, like there are feeder schools, and to me it's like, all right, I already know as a coach, as a head coach, I know what kids are coming to my school, so it's like I can work closely with the other coach, like the middle school coach, and be like, look, man, this is the kind of system, or these are the things that's important to me. If you could try to implement some of those things into what you do, but I think it's important, man. I saw somebody said, it's important in every sport, but especially a sport like basketball, man, where like it's like the coach wants to play a certain way. Like, yeah, you might have a different like plays and a different style every time, but as far as like the overall culture, like you want to be able to have that from like 6th, 7th, 8th grade, so I think it's important.
I think that hiring process, I think the high school coach should have something to do with the hiring process of the middle school coach. No lie. Like, I think that, to me, right, that high school coach need to be in that meeting when it comes down to picking out that middle school coach. Because I feel like if you start that way, that's like us having a 6th, 7th, and 8th grade team. So we trying to feed that into our 9th, 10th, and 11th grade high school part of the program. Like, so I think, that should go hand in hand. What you say, Corey? We bring ours on the weekends, and now that's smart. That's smart because now you teaching them the culture early. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like once you do that, they not jumping into a whole new world, right? Like, they know how practice is gonna be. They know how you want to run your system. They know all of these things, and that's why, to me, I think you got a amazing program over there at Walker. Like a lot of schools not doing that. You feel me? Like a lot of schools might go check out their middle school maybe once or twice, but other than that is, nah, we good on that. Like, are they gonna go look for one specific good player, or we want to work with that? No, man. Like, just know that one player might come, but 4, 5 of them coming too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, yeah, man, you might as well work with the whole system. And I don't think a lot of programs do that, man. That's why we kind of be, a little far behind.
Yeah.
But nah,
it's just tough for me because I feel New Orleans is no schools, there's no middle schools and high schools working together. Like it's not like they got a lot of John Curtis's that has pre-K through 12th grade. So most high schools down here don't have no the middle school and the high school where they can, work together and try to build the younger kids and nothing. You literally, it's like it's word of mouth, so that's why I feel like a school like school like Curtis and on the girl side of St. Mary's when they was doing their thing, they could get kids at 4th, 5th grade and groom you all the way up. But other than that, you just gotta hope somebody come to you. I mean,
Yeah.
But middle school is just garbage in New Orleans. I mean, it's a garbage league. I mean, you're not getting much. I mean, I remember last year with my little boy, I was just surprised. Man, his coach, he had 16 kids on the team and played 6 of them.
oh yeah, man. Man.
That's
Yeah.
You got
I try to give them some game, bro. It's like you know, and one of my kids was one of the ones who didn't play, but that didn't bother me like that. I'm trying to speak for the 8 kids who didn't play, trying to tell them like, look, you lucky. That mean that's 8 parents who liable to punch you in your mouth. So
Facts.
I think you need to. It's more than just trying to win a game, bro. At middle school,
hell
like you
yeah.
got to try
Nah.
to develop something. Huh? Like
Yeah.
that's crazy. Like
But the bad part is, bro, a lot of the middle school coaches, which I ain't gonna say the bad part, they be trying to get a high school job, so they trying to build
Yeah.
their resume up. So they want the championship, they want all of this, but it's like
that's what he
you gotta find that
told me.
middle ground, man. Like I'd
He
rather you
said
just have 7 people on the team than don't have 16 and
that's what I
and play
told him.
6.
He
Like,
had pressure to win from the school, and I'm like, well, dude, just make 2 teams, or 10 people, and do your
Yeah.
thing. You think them people drove 45 minutes to this tournament preseason to
mm,
3 games and their kid don't touch the floor at all? Like at 12 years old in middle school. This ain't AAU. This ain't nothing you
yeah,
knew was going on. Like I'm like, bro, you're not gonna make it through the season doing that. Like somebody's gonna, you
yeah.
know.
Nah, that's tough. That's tough for sure, man. But
They have to choose.
so look, our next topic we want kind of talk about is the so me and CD. I'm letting y'all know how much that we just love basketball, man. We have no kids basically up at Lake Charles this weekend, but me and CD going up there to Lake Charles to just watch some good basketball, man. Like a lot of the last week's big dog teams that we kind of announced, like they're playing against each other, so they can't duck no smoke. You feel me? Like it's probably top 6 teams in my opinion. Besides like Zachary not in it. Yeah, they're gonna be out there this weekend. So me and CD going out there. So in a few minutes, we're gonna kind of see our predictions of who's gonna win it all. And Coach Shaq gonna be at the Newman tournament. Checking out our New Orleans and local kids over here. Clark beat Midland. Ooh, I ain't have that upset. I'm glad I ain't dropped my bracket already, Bob. I definitely had Midland winning that game, man. I ain't gonna lie. So let me scratch. Hold up. But no, man. So now yeah. So me and CD gonna be up there, man. So we kind of about to discuss, who we think is gonna pull that one out. But before we do it, if anybody got any questions that y'all want us, to discuss before we get to that part, then let us know, man. Like any topics that y'all kind of want to hear about, like yeah, because we could talk about the middle school topic all day. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of frustrating.
So
Like
as parents, we gotta do what we could do and get them on the court,
Get them
get
let
them
me
in
say
some
this thing
training.
too. Look, let me
You
say
know?
this too. You know what's so bad? A lot of kids, right? They take the private school route because they can play at the 7th, 8th grade or real high school schedule. So you really missing out. Your local high school team's missing out on probably one of their best freshmen coming in later on because the parent gonna think the middle school that they at is just sucks so bad, and the next school we can go to is this school. So it's like, nah, man, I'd rather take the private school route. And I see a lot of people do that route. You know what I'm saying? Just on the simple fact, perfect example with us, they had a guard named Cam was supposed to come to Helen Cox. His dad, like, man, I don't want to keep him at Marrero no more, man. So he decided to take Cam and put Cam in Shaw. So now we didn't miss out on this cold point guard, you know what I'm saying? Like, because he wanted that big slate of schedule, you know what I'm saying? You playing 30 plus games and you can play damn near varsity, what, your 7th, 8th grade years. So it's like, yeah, man, I'd rather do 5, 6 years of varsity rather than 4 years of varsity. So yeah, we kind of got to do a way better job of that. Invest in your kids, parents, 8 to 10K. Yeah, man, give me 10K too, man. Invest in me, man. I be training, I be doing some AAU. You know what I'm saying? Parents, 8 to 10K, man. Because we be asking for, a little $700, man. They be crying, man. 8 to 10K ain't bad.
No,
Real talk.
we
Real talk. But
we gonna be straight,
nah,
man.
but see,
But
money, you got the bracket?
I have the Newman bracket. The
I ain't seen
Newman,
the bracket in our group message.
did you?
I think I did.
I don't know. Pull it up.
Let me see. I can't find it, man. Damn, I thought I. Damn, see, you got it. I thought I wrote.